Just going to show you tempo on your own first. You can see the club just kind of moves a little bit outside the target line, or ball line, I should say, and you come back in, and you drop it in quite nicely, actually. So go back from the setup position. I liked everything. I just said you can see that right arm being quite straight or rigid, right? Like that right arm of yours a little softer, a little closer to your, just almost tucked in, as you can see with me to the right. That can happen by gripping it more in the fingers, right? By turning it over, and you can see how your shoulders compared to your feet are open, right? To the left. Yeah. So we can square your shoulders up and get that right side of your body to be a little more relaxed and not as dominant by being so tight. That'll help consistency just by itself. Other little thing, not a major thing, but your knee angle or knee flex tend to vary. Sometimes you had more squat, sometimes it varied. It should always just be a subtle little break, knee flex, right? Because if you get too much angle, you might be on your heels, you might be crowded, just do that itself. So little things like that. Everything else I liked, as far as ball position, posture, with the stance, club face, perfect. Let's watch your takeaway now. But here's the club moving a little bit outside the ball, just to release that right arm, right?
Yeah. Oh, now it's back. It's in the position.
Yeah.
Like you were talking about.
I'd love it to be like that to begin with.
Exactly. Right. I see it.
Yeah. So from there, as we continue, now you've taken the club outside the ball line a little bit to square up the shoulders. Now the arms pull the club back and the shoulders, and you get it in a pretty good position. But that could vary, right, depending on different tendencies. This time you did. And from there, you can see the club drops down, and you keep it pretty much on plane and drop it into that slot, pulling it close to your body, squaring this one up, and then drive it on through. So there's good stuff there, but again, it could break down, much easier because you have to be so precise on your timing this way.
Right.
So if the club head can go back a little more directly from the ball initially with a better turn, and you know why now by the setup we mentioned, it can return that way without having to do as much work as the bottom line on your part. Okay?
That's the biggest thing.